Web accessibility. Web accessibility is one of the most important parts of testing, because if you have a proper website, then also people with different disabilities should be able to use them. However, testing for accessibility is not always priority number one, and a lot of testers don't know how to do it. There are different techniques. Some of them are here on the Introduction to Web Accessibility page. So you need to check for alternatives for texts, for keyboard input, basically take out or remove your mouse and see how you use the application, for audio transcripts. But a good way to get started with web accessibility is to use a Chrome extension, for example. So let's say you have this website here. The previous parts that I mentioned are really time consuming to check. Rewarding, but time consuming. If we use the wave evaluation tool, what it basically did now, it went through all the application or the source code, and it checked for areas where there are issues with accessibility. It has here, it gives us an overview of what it found, and that is also highlighted on the page. So you can go on the page, you can select the element. Let me do it again. You can select the element and it indicates what's the issue. So what you have here is really good for a report. You can consolidate this and send it to your web development team. I'm going to show you now another website where testing for accessibility in a manual way would simply, I would say, destroy you. And let me show you why. If we start the tool, don't worry, it's still working, but just needs a little bit of time to process the whole information here. And I'm eager to see what it finds. So it found a lot, almost everything that you can think of. But this is a good example of bad design, very bad design for web accessibility. And the Wave tool gives you a really structured way to test for accessibility, and it's, I would say, the first thing you can do before testing for accessibility. Do a scan, see the findings, write a report, and then continue with the checks on a manual level. Have a good one, and I hope you can definitely use this tool.